Good evening. This is the regular school board meeting scheduled for December 9th, 2024. Please stand for a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good evening, everyone. Full house tonight. We love to see it. Before we get started, we've got a couple dignitaries in the room tonight that I'd like to recognize. Senator Alan Hayes from the Supervisor of Elections Office, and also Ms. Lou Boygas, the legislative aide to Representative Nan Cobb. Thank you both for being here tonight. Moving on to item 2, changes, amendments, additions, or deletions to the agenda. Board, any changes to the agenda tonight?
No, sir.
Superintendent?
Yes, sir. So there was an emergency item that was being brought for attorney services with Crawford, Modica, and Holt to assist the district with truancy matters due to the sudden resignation of the prior attorney who was handling our truancy cases. The board has been provided a copy of the contract. A revised HR personnel list was also added today to item 9.01, and the board has a copy.
Perfect. Everybody good with that change?
Sure.
All right. Moving on, item 3, approval of the minutes. Superintendent?
Recommend approval of the minutes from the special school board meeting, the organizational November 19th, 2024 meeting, and the regular school board meeting November 19th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Dodd, a second by Mr. Mathias. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes unanimously. Item 4, representation. Senator Alan Hayes, also joined by Mr. Steve Hines and Ms. Tina from the Supervisor of Elections Office this evening. Senator?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's always good to be able to brag about the students in Lake County Schools. And tonight, we have a special privilege. Is Mr. Roberts here from Lake Mineola? Oh, he's getting your students. Okay, great. We will wait just a minute if we can. But we have with us tonight the trophies for our voter registration contest that we have among all the high schools each year. And we have twice, we've had Mount Dora High School, and yeah, let me have my cheat sheet here. We've had Mount Dora High School have won it twice, and Umatilla won it once, and this year Lake Mineola joins Mount Dora and is a 2-time winner, and we're happy they get here.
They can register, but they sure can't get in here on time.
Well, that's all right. We're just proud of them, and we could not do it without the help of the faculty staff as well. It's just really, really great. We set the stage. They make everything available, and then Tina and her team go in and actually do the registration drive itself, and we are really, really pleased. Oh, there we are. Okay. Come on down, Mr. Roberts, and bring it with you, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, step to the mic and tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Noelle Shanaki. I'm one of the students at Lake Mineola High School. This is actually my graduating year. And I just had such the great opportunity to be a part of the voters registration. And honestly, I'm so shocked that our school really did come together this year and made such an impact. It really did. And just seeing people really just be inspired to now want to vote. So I do believe that Lake Mineola, it's up there. We're definitely changing our school this year.
All right. Thank you.
Good.
This trophy is the one that is the traveling trophy. You get to keep it for a year, but then we have to have it back, okay? And then.
Come back, Mr. Cass, or y'all
Oh, no, it's staying with us. And then this one is the one you get to keep. So we thank you for that. And then we have another one here. This one goes to our office, and we wanted to show you that Lake Mineola is down there now for the second time. That's right. Y'all were the first winners, and now you're coming back to win it the second time. We really appreciate everything that y'all have done to set up the students for us, and Tina and her family. Steve, my assistant here, we just thank you for the teamwork, and we're grateful that we were able to do this. So congratulations to all your classmates and all your other students as well.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator.
Can we get some pictures, please? Oh, okay.
And then when you guys are done with the picture, if you can come up, we'd like to shake your hand as well.
Good thing. Oh, wait, wait, to the left. All right, thank you. Let everybody shake hands. Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations.
Hey.
Job well done, Lake Mineola. Let's see if you can hold on to that trophy next year. There's several other schools coming for you next year. All right, moving on to item 4.02, announcement of the School-Related Employee of the Year. Dr. Elizabeth Johnson.
Good evening, Superintendent, Board Chair, Board members. The Education Foundation of Lake County serves as the liaison for the district and Department of Education to manage and implement recognition awards. In that role, we led the selection process for the 2025 School-Related Employee of the Year. The Florida School-Related Employee of the Year program recognizes outstanding education support personnel for their contributions to their schools and communities. The program honors those who have demonstrated exceptional skill and dedication in the performance of their jobs, thereby earning them the respect and admiration of students, teachers, administrators, coworkers, and parents. We are here this evening presenting this award, even though the recognition event will be in March, to meet the timeline and deadline for the Department of Education. We have 3 individuals this evening who have earned the honor of being named their school's choice for School-Related Employee of the Year and one of our 3 finalists for the district. I'd like to invite up those 3 finalists, Kiranis Montes, Jessica Hopperton, and Jennifer Damian, to join me at the podium. I'd just like to share a little bit about each of them. Our first finalist, Kirianis Montes, is a Title I teacher assistant at Fruitland Park Elementary and has been in her role for 2 years. Her principal, Ms. Brown, states that Ms. Montes embodies the qualities necessary to earn this honor, including dedication, kindness, hard work, and a genuine passion for the success of our students. I understand that Ms. Montes is currently working toward her goal of becoming a certified elementary teacher. Congratulations. Our second finalist is Jessica Hopperton from Lake County Virtual School, who has served as a virtual learning analyst for the past 12 years. During the COVID pandemic, Jessica was responsible for the placement of over 10,000 students. Her principal, Mr. Miller, states, Jessica continues to play an integral role in the ongoing success of our school and with her management of the digital learning platforms and her ability to provide accurate, timely communication to parents, students, and staff. Congratulations. Our third finalist, Jennifer Damian, hails from Sawgrass Bay Elementary, where she has served as the bookkeeper for the last 4 of her 29 years of experience. The nominating committee remarks that Ms. Damian performs her duties with precision and strict adherence to accounting principles, which has earned her the trust of colleagues and district leaders alike. She contributes to the overall culture of the school by leading the theater club for students after school. Congratulations. With that, I'm sure that the superintendent and school board members would like to congratulate you. So similarly, I'm going to have y'all walk across and shake hands before you go back to your seat, and then superintendent, if you'll come down and share some remarks.
Congratulations.
I had the pleasure last week, along with some of our school board members and folks from the Education Foundation, to go out and visit these three ladies, visit their schools, and surprise them as we celebrated them becoming one of the finalists for our Support Employee of the Year. All three are incredibly deserving, as you can imagine, and I just want to tell you how grateful we are. Thank you for everything you do for our students. It was a pleasure last week getting to know a little bit more about you, and so I have the honor tonight of trying to open the envelope that they like to seal rather tightly for me. I did get a little bit of a head start, though, and announcing the finalist, who will then move on to the state level. And again, all three of you are amazing, and we're so grateful and proud of you, and thank you for what you do. And with that, I am going to tear this envelope open and announce our winner. All right, and the 2025 Lake County School-Related Employee of the Year is Jessica Hopperton.
Come on up.
Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to the Education Foundation, of course, and to my team. I wouldn't be, where I am without them. So, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Jessica. We are very proud of you.
So again, thank you all so much. Congratulations to our finalists. We'll be recognizing all the school-related nominees, finalists and winner, at the Night of Stars on March 4th. And we would love for our finalists and Jessica, our winner, and their principals to meet in the rotunda for us to take pictures. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Don't go far, because I think you'll be back up with us in just a moment. Ms. Challenger, just want to confirm no public input cards were submitted? All right, so moving right on to item 6.01. Dr. Johnson, once again, Education Foundation report.
Good evening again. So excited to share a number of updates since my last report in the middle of October. The Scott Strong Golf Tournament was held on Friday, October 18th at Harbor Hills. Hans and Kay Jacobson Foundation were the presenting sponsors again this year, and we raised $97,500, and our budget was $85,000. We also celebrated the success of the 23rd Annual Lady of the Lakes Renaissance Fair, which was held on November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 9th, and 10th. We had visitors from 48 of the 67 counties in Florida, and we even had 3 visitors from the United Kingdom, 2 from Canada, and 1 from as far as Hawaii. This was our largest attendance and largest revenue since the start of the fair 23 years ago. Dr. Zeller also hosted the 4 principals from the Eustis schools, as well as one of the Lake Tech Scholarship recipients last week. He is donating $28,300 to the Education Foundation this year, specifically allocating $20,000 to the Eustis schools and $8,300 to the Education Foundation. Last week, as we just saw, we kicked off recognition season, as I'm calling it. We surprised the finalists for School-Related Employee of the Year at their schools. And then the judges have also been reviewing submissions for Teacher of the Year, Rookie Teacher of the Year, and our Volunteer of the Year. Just to note, our Teacher of the Year celebration is January 30th of 2025, so next month. And the Night of Stars event for Rookie Teacher, School-Related Employee will be in March. Finally, Casey and the staff are continuing to host their employee giving presentations. We visited Lost Lake Elementary School last week, and we have East Ridge Middle School scheduled for next week. Our next New Worlds reading event is this coming Thursday, December 12th at Seminole Springs. And we've also have one scheduled January 28th for Eustis Elementary, and there'll be 4 more before the end of May. Our Applemart is up to 428 teacher visits this year, and we've distributed more than $66,000 worth of school supplies. With that, are there any questions? Great, thank you.
Thank you so much for all that you and your team continue to do. Great report as always. 6.02, the Student Advisory Committee is out doing many events this evening, so they're not joining us. 6.03, Attorney Report. Mr. Cole?
Nothing to report.
Perfect. Item 7, unfinished business. 7.01, the Form 8B memorandum forms from last meeting. Mr. Cole?
Yes, sir. We have a declaration and receipt from Board Member Stephanie Luke, District 5, filing Form 8B. That's the memorandum of voting conflict, and that's for agenda items 10.01, 10.02, and 10.03 from the regular meeting held on November 19th. Ms. Luke abstained from the vote on the 3 items due to her employment with Lake Sumter State College, and that it might inure to the special gain or loss of her employer.
Perfect. And no further action is needed on that, correct?
No further action.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Moving on to the consent agenda. Superintendent?
I recommend approval of the consent agenda items 8.01 to 10.02.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Dr. Luke, second by Mr. Matthias. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes unanimously. Last item we have this evening is the emergency item for attorney services with Crawford, Monica, and Holt. Superintendent?
And just information for the board. This item is coming to you due to the fact that our next truancy date for students is next Friday. And so last Thursday, I believe, I got a call from Mr. Cole, Candace, and I don't know Candace's last name, Brascom, who worked with Gray Robinson, took employment with another company.
Actually, she went with the Guardian Ad Litem program, so she's awesome. Yeah.
And so he let me know that we needed another attorney to handle our truancy cases, recommended a local firm. So that is why you see an emergency item so that Stephanie Modica, who will be taking over truancy for us, could go ahead and get with Dr. Landry and her team and prepare for the upcoming truancy hearing on the 13th, knowing that Candace had to leave suddenly to take her new position. So you are, Mr. Cole had drafted the contract and sent it over, working with Stephanie Modica to get that in place. So she's ready to get to work, excited to represent the district with our truancy hearings, and we'll start with us on the 13th. So thank you for handling that and for letting me know. And so that is the item on the agenda and for which I am recommending approval for the agreement for attorney services for truancy with Crawford, Modica, and Holt.
Perfect. Got a recommendation? Any motion?
I move.
Second.
Got a motion by Mr. Matthias, second by Mrs. Cunningham. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes unanimously. Believe it or not, there are no discussion items this evening. Moving on to item 12, Superintendent's Report.
Since our last meeting, we have 3 letters of condolence that were sent, first of all, to the family of Mr. Steve Johnson, who served as our board attorney for over 30 years. We were all very deeply saddened to learn of his sudden passing, and condolences to his family. Also, we've sent letters to Carl H. Pettit, who was the former superintendent of Lake County Schools many years ago. So condolences to his family, and also to the family of Donald Palmer, who was a retired custodian from Eustis Elementary. So condolences to his family. A few items. Just wanted to make sure, if you have not seen the email that went out recently from Ms. Challenger, we are looking to schedule our next board workshop on January the 6th at 9:30 in the boardroom. And just wanted to make sure that you have that on your calendar, or if you have any conflict that we're aware, so we can select another date. We do have a couple of items that we need to workshop, which will include the risk assessment results from RSM, the audit firm that you've hired, and they will be presenting not only the risk assessment, but some recommendations for some upcoming audits. So we're looking forward to hearing from them and the work that they've already begun for us. If there's any conflicts with that date, if you'll just let Ms. Challenger know. Also, just congratulations to Lake Minneola High School on their winning our voter registration drive. And also just special thanks to our college and career readiness team for their hard work to plan the recent Career Expo that took place last week. It was well attended. Lots of opportunities for our students to learn about careers in the area, as well as post-secondary opportunities for them. So I'm excited to continue that work. And also the calendar survey has gone out. We have a link posted on school and district websites and our social media pages. It was also emailed to parents and employees, so hopefully we'll get lots of responses to that survey. And we will need those back by December the 13th. And also, believe it or not, I cannot believe this is our last meeting before the holidays. That is crazy how quickly this year is passing. But just wanted to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Our students will be on the early release schedule for December 18th, 19th, and 20th. And they will be out on their winter break from December 23rd through January 3rd. So again, have a great holiday.
Thank you, Superintendent. Dr. Luke?
I wanted to also say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone since it's our last meeting, and I was really excited about the 2 items on the agenda for Eustis Elementary School with our design and our construction and management services, and so that seems like an early Christmas present for them. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Ms. Cunningham?
First of all, I want to thank the superintendent for these delectable goodies. I'm having to guard them over here from Mr. Dodd. But I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, or however you celebrate the holidays. Look forward to seeing you next year. Thank you.
Mr. Dodd?
Sure. What a wonderful meeting with all sorts of great celebrations. Of course, somebody before me was bound to congratulate them, but I'll throw in my bit of congratulations as well. And with that, I just wish everybody the happiest of holidays.
Mr. Mathias?
So if everyone wants to really get into the spirit, on Lakefront TV, the Songs of the Season features a number of our schools, I think 17 in total. So everyone was participating, the songs are amazing, and the production is very well done. I think it was handled by Eustis High School, their video production team. And so we involve the great spirit of the season with learning for our kids and unity and love. So I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Board, it's been a pleasure. This year has flown by. I can't believe that it'll be January before we see each other again. And that's it.
Thank you, sir. Yes, first and foremost, Merry Christmas to everyone. Shocked that it's the end of the year, but excited to get back at it again in January. Ms. Cunningham and I had the opportunity of attending the FSBA conference last week, and as I say every time, it still remains true. We are the envy of the state with the number of our leaders and how well our district continues to perform. We know how lucky we are to have Superintendent Cornegie, and the state does as well. I probably got 15 compliments from folks from numerous counties that just think of how great she is. In addition to Mr. Ward and what he does in the finance forums, and even our own Mr. Mabry in safety and security, he is a rising star in Tallahassee, and continues to get compliments from him too. So very honored to be a part of Lake County Schools, and also wanted to mention I had the opportunity to attend Mr. Johnson's funeral this weekend. His son gave probably the best eulogy I've ever heard, and really tied up Steve as just the wonderful man and leader that he was. Helped me a lot professionally in my private sector role and also first year on the board. So we're going to miss Steve, but he left this district better than he found it. That's all I've got this evening. If there's no objection, you guys ready to adjourn?
Let's do it.
All right. We are adjourned. Merry Christmas, everyone.